Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Blacksburg Church Podcast. This is episode 2. We're starting a new series titled Church Staff Interviews, and we're going to be featuring different staff members. We'd like to welcome our guest here today.
Hi, I'm Sister Kendall. Many of you probably know me, but if you don't, then I'm Sister Kendall. I am a secretary of the church.
All right, and I'm Pastor Matthew. I don't know if I said that already, but there you go again. So in this series we're about to begin, we're going to be interviewing different church staff members. For the podcast, you're mainly going to be seeing Sister Kendall, but we're going to try to get a few guests. We have another speaker coming soon. It's a surprise. I guess you'll have to figure it out by watching our podcast, if I can speak English. But we're excited for that. We're glad that you joined us here today, and this is a great podcast series for those who are wanting to get a job here and truly see how the church works. So as we begin this podcast, we're going to go ahead and question Sister Kendall and get all the good news out of her. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role as a secretary?
So, as I said before, I am Sister Kendall, and I am a secretary of the church, which my role includes helping behind the scenes, make sure everything runs smoothly, and help around the meetings, the plans, and welcoming guests.
All right. How long have you been serving in this position, would you say?
I would say about a month.
All right. And what's your main responsibilities in helping the church run smoothly?
I help plan different events or, mainly events. And like prayer scheduling, I would say. There's many things I help around, but those are the main ones.
All right, so we're going to talk about the behind the scenes of church administration. What does a typical day as the church secretary look like?
So I wake up, I come to church, and I get myself a nice cup of coffee. And then I make sure to check my files, my emails, and make sure everything's ready to go for the day to start.
All right, and what are some of the biggest challenges you face in your role?
Well, I have a lot of things to do, but because I multitask as the secretary, but mainly the ones is going place to place whenever someone needs me. Because if I'm doing one thing and I go to the other and then I have to do it, someone calls for me again, it's just kind of like overwhelming, but I still get it done at the end of the day.
All right. And can you share a funny or memorable experience you had while working in your position as the secretary?
Well, so there was this one time I was getting interviewed, and well, not interviewed, but I was talking to the pastor, which is right here, Pastor Matthew, and there we were just joking around. I am so sorry. I'm laughing and anyways, yeah, we were just joking around and he made this one comment and I was rolling on the floor.
What was the comment? Do you care to share?
Well, it was I don't really remember. It was kind of like a little bit ago. I have a bad memory, but
Amen.
It was just something funny, I know, because I remember laughing so hard.
All right. What do you love most about working in this ministry?
I love meeting new people. It's so warming and it fills my soul. When I meet new people and guests, they just have like a lot to say, and they're kind of nervous probably at first. Some of them are, and I just love welcoming them and filling them out, like saying what's like I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just love talking to them.
What advice would you give to somebody who wants to start serving in the church staff team?
To get hired or to start like working here? Like one of those?
Yeah, both. I like getting hired. Yeah.
I would make sure you talk or email to the church staff or like the main face of the church, and write your little resume. Make sure to tell them what you could possibly do. If you have any what's it called? What's that word? If you have any prior experience, but if you don't, then that's fine. But yeah, you just gotta also I would love to mention to make sure to put if you have any like physical, not like, you know, like physical abilities or like something like that. What's the word? If you have any like, have you been in like prior accidents, so we don't like take it too hard on you, or so you don't have to stand up a lot. If you like injure your leg or something, then we need to know about that. Medical history, I guess.
What's your favorite church event that we host?
Oh, since I was working here for a month and I haven't really been here this church, but I've been to another church. So, but I just, came over here. I don't really know any big major events that happened.
All right. What is one thing people might not know about you? Personal facts.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm kind of like an open person. If you want to know, then you can just ask me and I'll just tell you.
All right. And as closing thoughts of this podcast, what message would you like to share with the members and listeners of this podcast?
God is always with us. On the path we take, he makes sure we stay on the right path. And if you have your ups and downs, then, he's always with you and he will always reach out to you.
Right. Amen. And how can a church support, encourage and pray for you in your role?
Can you explain a little bit on that?
Like, how can the church pray for you in this role you're taking? Because it's hard to multitask. So, like, how can the church support you and pray for you and be there for you in this role?
Well, just being here with the staff and the guests and the members, I just think it fills my heart that I actually have a place here, and that I that I feel I don't mind the multitasking. It's not a big burden. It sometimes can be overwhelming, but I still get it done and it's still good. But just keep me in your thoughts and prayers if I ever fall down one day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, concluding this podcast, we would like to thank Kendall for coming on.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
And we just appreciate you, and we're always here for you. And if you go to our TikTok bio, the link tree, if you need prayer, we have a prayer request form you can fill out. That also holds our Roblox group, our YouTube channel, our Discord server, which is where we host the server or the services and the audio for the services, because Bloxburg doesn't use audio anymore, like the radio. But it also has our financial sheets. We are open to our finances, where everything goes, because it is your tithes and your offering that you are donating to the church. And we want to just really be open with where everything is going, because obviously we don't want to be secretive with our funds. But we're very glad that you decided to join us today in this podcast, and we can't wait to see you on the next one. Follow, like, share, comment, and just be active in the church community, and we can't wait to see you.
God bless.
Any closing thoughts?
Huh?
Any closing thoughts?
No, not really. I think we covered about everything.
All right, everybody, have a great evening or day, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless all of you.
God bless.